So hello friends and welcome to the JEE Mains solutions discussion of 6 September morning shift. So let's start with the problems now. If you see the first one, we have been given out of 11 consecutive natural numbers, if 3 numbers are selected at random without repetition, then the probability that they are in AP with positive common difference is what? So these are the 4 options you have. That means 5 upon 101, 10 upon 99, then we have 5 upon 33 and 15 upon 101. This is a very simple problem based on probability. So you can see here there are 11 consecutive natural numbers we have, and 3 numbers are to be selected. So yes, we can just write our sample space to be, say, we have 11C3, and also it has been given that the 3 numbers, those are selected and they are in AP, it should have a positive common difference. So this is a very, very important thing. So here one thing is very important, that 2B is equal to A plus C. Suppose A, B, C are in AP. So either A or C can be odd or A or C can be even also. So that means if I talk about the selection of odd numbers and even numbers, so what we can do, out of 11 consecutive natural numbers, we can just write it down in this way: 5C2 plus 6C2. So this is what we have. Now, if I just do it, the simple calculations, we get 5 upon 33 to be the right answer. Now we have question number 2, very interesting problem. L1 be a tangent to the parabola y square is equal to 4 into x plus 1. L2 be the tangent to the parabola y square is equal to 8 into x plus 2. And we have been given L1, L2 intersect at right angles. Then L1 and L2 meet on the straight line, and these are the 4 options you have been given. So what we can do, we can just use the concept of tangents here. So when you say the equation of tangent in parametric form, what we have for first one, that is y square is equal to, we have 4 times x plus 1. We have the equation of tangent in terms of t is nothing but we have t1y is equal to x plus 1 plus t1 square we have, right? This is what is given to us. Now if I talk about y square is equal to 8 times x plus 2. So this is going to be, we have t2y, which is nothing but we have x plus 2 plus t2 square we have. Got it? Now my dear students, what we can do, these are the 2 tangents we have. So that means if I write it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, the slope of this will be what? We have 1 upon t1, and here the slope will be 1 upon t2 we have. Now because both the tangents are perpendicular to each other, so that means we are talking about 1 upon t1 times 1 upon t2. This is going to be minus 1. Or we can write it as t1 t2 is equal to minus 1. Now one thing you can do, this is say we have equation number 1 and this is equation number 2 we have. So need to get the, the straight line here. So these are the 4 options. So need to do some algebraic calculations here. So this is required. So this is 1 into, we can just multiply t2 minus 2 into, then we can just multiply t1. And once you simplify using t1, t2 is equal to minus 1, we get the option 2 to be the correct one. That is x plus 3 is equal to 0. We eliminate all the values and we use this relation t1, t2 is equal to minus 1. Now let us discuss question number 3. It states that if f of x plus y is equal to fx into fy and sigma x is equal to 1 to infinity fx is equal to 2 for x comma y belongs to n, where n is the set of all natural numbers, then the value of f of 4 upon f of 2 is, these are the 4 options which are given to you: 1 by 9, 4 by 9, 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Now if you see here, the prime concept which is involved here is the functional equation. So if f of x plus y is equal to fx into fy, what is the function we have? By seeing this relation, we can say fx is nothing but this is a raised to the power x. If it is a raised to the power x, that means we can write it in this way. Sigma x is equal to 1 to infinity, a raised to the power x is equal to 2 we have. Now this is nothing but we have a square, we have a cube, this is up to infinity which is equal to 2 we have, right? And this is a upon, we have 1 minus a which is coming out to be 2 here, right? So this is a, this is 2 minus 2a, so a is coming out to be how much? This is 2 upon 3 we have. So what is f of x then? F of x is, we have 2 upon 3 raised to the power x. So in place of x we substitute 4, in place of x we substitute 2, and the final answer what we get once you substitute the values of x as 4 and 2 as 4 by 9. So the answer will be 4 by 9 we have.